Good afternoon, everybody. Calm Biker here. Just out on a quick lunchtime ride. Mrs. C needs some cash from the cash machine for a driving lesson tomorrow. And this is the first time she's been on the bike since I put the new exhaust on. So she's experiencing the full force. the full volume, as it were. I think the popping is surprising her a bit. The old exhaust used to pop, but it did it so quietly that you couldn't really tell. This one, a little bit more obvious. And I'm testing out something else as well. So Mrs. C's making sure she can sit on the bike without having a foot on the exhaust, because it's quite near the passenger pedal. Pillion peg. Passenger pedal? Where did that come from? Pillion peg. And I'm testing out my new repair, this time to the drift microphone. Anyone who's got a drift and who bought the official drift microphone will know that the microphone itself is great, but the little rubber dealie that they stick over the end of it is crap. It's really loose. There's no way of fixing it on other than just pushing it over. And if you put it inside a helmet, it's pretty much only a matter of time before you accidentally pull the little rubber microphone cover off and lose it. And that's what I did the other night. And I'm not sure if I did it on an IAM ride or before it, but that's when I realised. So I'm trying another cheap fix. This time, we bought some sponges for around the kitchen. I think it was about 8 or 10 in a pack for about £1. So all I've done is I've cut a slice off one about probably 3/4 of an inch wide, and then I've trimmed that down until I've got a 3/4 inch cube, and then poked a hole in the end that I can just push the microphone into. And then I found that was too big, so when I put the helmet on, it just, again, like the drift one, it popped off. Now that wasn't the problem. The problem was it was in a 3/4 inch cube inside the helmet that was pretty much in my mouth as well. So I trimmed that down into something more resembling a microphone cover, or not that resembling a microphone cover. And that is now what I'm speaking to you through. The sound actually without the cover was fine. It wasn't blowing out or anything. But if I have a vent open on my helmet, then moving my head into a particular position, you'd suddenly get a wind blast that wasn't very pleasant to listen to. So we'll try it with the sponge, which, if it turns out to work, will be, well, I don't know what you would call it. I mean, I think it was about £1 for 10 or £1 for 8. So let's assume the worst. That's 12p a sponge, and the sponge is still entirely usable. It's just a little bit smaller. So I would say it's a 2p fix. Then a little bit extra, because to hold the thing on, I've used an elastic band. And hopefully it won't now pop off the microphone. So, if it works well, then you are now listening to this. And if it doesn't, then this video will be in my recycle bin, so it'll be pretty irrelevant. Huh. Hopefully it's all going to be good. I don't want to have to spend money on a proper microphone cover that I'll end up losing again. Let me know what you think of the sound anyway. Thanks for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.